Dodgers beat the Rays in Tampa 7-3. Clayton Kershaw pitched into the seventh inning, allowed 2 earned runs. Cody Bellinger, our next guest, went 1 for 3 with 2 walks. He's currently batting over .400 with 17 home runs, and he joins us now. Good morning, Cody. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What is the normal routine when you're on the road? So, like, let's say you're at the hotel. What do you do all day?
Usually wake up around 11. I forgot last time I was supposed to be on your show. I forgot about the East Coast time change, so I woke up at like 12:45. So I apologize for that. But on the road, you have BP at like 5, so you get at the field around 1 o'clock. And other than that, I usually walk to Starbucks if there's one near, and just lay in bed until the bus time is here.
You watch TV?
Yeah, I watch TV.
Like, what are you watching?
Usually ESPN.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
What happens when you come on ESPN when you're watching?
I watch it in terms of volume.
Well,
yeah,
lately you
cool.
should. Yeah, you should. I'd blast it in the hotel. But so when your highlight comes up, you just want to hear what they're saying.
Yeah. I mean, I still think that it's pretty weird seeing myself on the highlight reel. But yeah, usually just you're watching it, and then baseball highlights come on, and then there you are on the TV. So it's pretty cool.
Who did you grow up as a fan of?
The Yankees, just because my dad was on the team, so I was in New York, living there, and going to those games.
What's the earliest memory you have of going to those games?
To be honest, it's kind of weird. I remember my dad in the minor leagues more because I was actually bat boying for him. I was getting the bats. So I have some more memories of that. I don't remember, unfortunately, much of New York and the clubhouse and everything about that.
Derek Jeter, did you aspire to be Derek? You didn't aspire to be Dad. You aspired to be Derek Jeter?
Absolutely. Sorry, Dad, but Derek Jeter he's a legend. So I think it was awesome getting to know him and talk to him.
What did you ask him?
Back in the day?
Yeah.
I had no idea, but saw him out in Miami last year and caught up a little bit, and it's pretty cool to have conversations with him just because of the kind of player he was.
Explain to the audience your job as a rookie on the team. What did they make you do?
I think it's kind of changed from maybe way back in the day. I think the rookies used to have it a little worse, but every road trip I'd have to bring a trash bag full of beer and hand it out on the bus. What else? I had to where were we? In Chicago, we had to dress up Halloween costumes. I was Elvis Presley. We had to walk the streets in our costumes, and that's about it. Though we didn't have anything like that was too crazy.
Did you get yelled at?
Yeah, we had a group of like 12, so it was just a bunch of people watching us saying, "What the hell is going on?" Because it wasn't close to Halloween.
Who runs the Dodger clubhouse? Like the music, who is if there's a judge and jury, who is the judge?
I'd say a combination of Kershaw and Justin Turner and Kenley Jansen, just the guys that have been there for years and years.
I wouldn't fight Kenley Jansen for $1 million.
No, he's really big.
When I saw him at the All-Star game and I walked by, I go, he could have been a tight end in the NFL. But he was a catcher, but still, even as a catcher, that's big.
Yeah, absolutely. He's for sure the biggest dude in our team.
If I said you had to face Jansen or Kershaw, who do you want?
Damn, in their primes, none of them. For one at bat,
yeah.
I'm thinking Kenley just because he's a righty. I think it's going to be a little harder to face Kershaw's lefty-lefty matchup.
Do you get to face these guys at all? Are there inter squad or even spring training simulated games? Have you faced Kershaw before?
Never faced Kershaw, and I faced Kenley, I think, once in spring training in 2016 or 17. And I've actually faced Kenley a few times. I faced him in this spring too.
He's Cody Bellinger, the native of Chandler, Arizona, and currently batting over 400. How many times are you reminded that you're batting over 400?
Every day, to be honest. Whether it's social media or just the media coming up to talk to me. But it's definitely cool. But I think the most important thing is just like trying to block that stuff out every single day.
But you talk to, and I've had conversations with Tony Gwynn and George Brett and Rod Carew, and all they wanted to do is they wanted to hit the ball hard. They wanted to just, if they hit the ball hard, then they were fine with it. It's when they started to miss pitches or they didn't look good, look comfortable, that's when they started to worry. Your philosophy going to the plate is what?
That's it. I mean, I think obviously everyone will agree with this, and that's the hardest part, but like timing is everything at the plate. And when you're playing every single day, I think the hardest thing to do is to lock it in, like mentally every single at bat. Tend to give at bats away, but I think if you just go up to the plate and like force yourself to lock it in, you're going to give yourself that little more advantage. But yeah, I think the biggest key is just trying to hit the ball hard, and it doesn't matter where it goes or how you hit it, just try to make good contact.
When's the last time you tried to hit a home run?
I have for sure tried this year. I think there's like certain at bats and certain pitchers where like, oh, I'm feeling good, I'm going to try to go deep here. I don't remember the last time, but I've definitely had those thoughts this year.
How many pitchers do you think tip their pitches?
Man, with video now, it could be a lot, but it's so like minimal that like if you were to look at it, I think that it could mess you up.
Okay, no names here, but when's the last time somebody said, "Hey, when he puts the ball in his glove that way, or the glove dips down, then he's going breaking ball"? Like, when's the last time that happened?
Recently. No names or no date, but for sure recently.
How did you do?
Let's see. I didn't use it. I think that messes with my head a little bit. I have tried it before, and I kind of overthink it, and it just gets me out of my game. But I know some people that love. Obviously, it helps knowing what pitch is coming, but yeah, sometimes it messes with me more than it helps.
What do people say to you on the streets of Los Angeles? They see you socially.
They say I'm a huge Dodger fan, and can I take a picture? I think that's about it. I mean, sometimes they'll just say they're Dodger fans and give me a handshake and walk away. And yeah, Los Angeles is cool, man. There's a bunch of Dodger fans everywhere, so it's pretty cool walking the streets and getting recognized out there.
Give me the celebrity who maybe took your breath away, or you're a little tongue-tied when you met him at a Dodger game.
I met Kobe Bryant last year in the locker room.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I was in the video room, met him, and I literally was almost speechless. I felt like an idiot. I couldn't get the right words out of my mouth. So that was for sure the coolest moment, or the coolest person I met.
Did you give him something, or did you ask for something?
He actually signed a pair of shoes for me. The year before that, I got some type of shoes from Kobe, and then had him sign them. And I think I gave him a jersey, to say thanks. I don't even know if he has it or not, but I for sure signed a jersey to give it to him.
You wouldn't want to give up one of your bats, though.
For Kobe, for sure, I would have gave up 2 bats.
How much do you love your bats?
Yeah, I do. I've actually had not the same bat, but the same model since 2016. So I'm pretty superstitious in that aspect of how it feels in my hands, and I don't like changing the kind of bat that I have.
I'm looking at you at the plate, and I know that this is a little too geeky, but 2017, bat is flat at address. 2018, more upright. And then this year, you're back to being flat. So why the change?
The change in 18, I think I was struggling a little bit, and I wanted to I was just like, I was trying to like find something that day that's going to help me get a hit. And when you're in that mindset, you start changing things and ultimately like not sticking with your plan that's been successful. So this offseason, we got new hitting coaches, and they've been incredible. So went back to why I was having success and kind of made it into my own swing again.
Before I let you go, I was curious about this on when you were on with Jimmy Kimmel, I believe last year. You said that you you have a scooter, and there's a reason why you have a scooter and not a car. What is that reason?
Well, the first reason was it was like a 2-minute drive and like a 10-minute walk. In the car, I'd have to go down 3 levels to get it. And it's also a big truck, so it's like trying to park that thing in a little parking lot in Los Angeles is not easy. So ended up buying a scooter and just take it into the restaurant and park it next to me if I get food, or take it out, and just makes things a little easier out there.
Can you parallel park?
I couldn't. And then I actually moved out of my house, bought a place, and the only way to park was to parallel park. So I had to learn. So I actually can semi-parallel park now.
Yeah, your parents must be so proud that you know how to parallel park. And your batting. What's your dad say about your batting average?
He just, tells me to go out there and keep getting knocks. He's like, he understands my swing. He like knows if my hands are getting high or lower, and if they are, I'll agree with him. But sometimes I did it on purpose, like saying this feels good right now. And but yeah, he's just my number one supporter and wants me to do great every single day.
All you have to do is say to your dad, "Hey, I'm batting twice your batting average that you had in 1999, Dad. You batted 200 in 1999. I'm hitting 400."
He's got 3 rings though. He can pull that on me.
Does he pull the rings out?
Here and there. I've seen him. We usually keep him locked away, but yeah, he's for sure brought them out. They're special rings. They're pretty incredible, to be honest.
I like that. Yeah, a little dad smack talk. Yeah, that'll teach him. Hey, great to talk to you. Glad to have you on, and good luck again. Who are you facing tonight?
The pitcher?
Yeah.
I don't even know. They do the opener, if you heard about the opener. So
oh yeah.
The guy goes 2 innings, and then the starter will come out. So I honestly don't know for sure. We'll figure that out when I get there.
If you homer tonight, it'd be nice to get a shout out after the game for the show. I mean, all right. Like the interview puts you in a great mood, and I can't help but thank the Dan Patrick Show for putting me in this place.
Absolutely. I'll for sure do that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's Cody Bellinger right there. Yeah. Sometimes that they'll hit a home run for a sick child. This is really for a sick program that just lost the sports Emmys. Like, we're sort of a Make-A-Wish TV show here.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.